Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you'd purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at the Day-Date 36 from Rolex. This one, the reference number 128348RBR. Now that's quite a long reference number for a watch like this, but you'll see why. Well, you've probably already seen why. It's because of the diamond bezel here on this 36mm case, all yellow gold with the white dial with the Roman numeral hour marks present in bracelet. I'll be going over all the aspects of this watch that I just listed: the case, the bezel, the dial, the crown functions, as well as the movement and the bracelet. And I'll be giving my thoughts on these throughout this video. So starting off with the case, we have 36mm from finger to thumb. It's in the name Day-Date 36 from 2 to 8 o'clock position. Same as what you get from the 10 to 4 o'clock position. All same 36mm across in that respect. You have the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown, all to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. You also have a full high polish of that yellow gold there of the case sides, as well as going down the front of the case, tapering down the lugs as well. This one also has a little bit of the stickers left, but that's just from the factory, the manufacturer factory, basically all the way in Switzerland, just for protection, of course. Tapering down with the lugs, all high polish, as well as you can see at the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock sides of the case. You have the bezel here on the very top of the watch, all high polish along the sides there, but the main show here is the diamonds on this bezel, all regularly placed. And as I move it in the light box, you can see how the diamonds are actually placed so regularly that you can basically see them reflecting light basically perfectly. All right, and you can see here that while there are diamonds here, the bezel itself is also yellow gold to match with the overall look here of this watch. And also what comes center stage here is that white dial with the Roman numeral hour marks, considered to be sort of like an entry point into the Day-Date, or just, you know, the Rolex catalog in general. If you were to get a Day-Date, this would probably be one of the first ones that you would see. It's with the Roman numeral hour marks, so no luminescence here, but you do have the full yellow gold applied marks here. The 1 and 11 have the same index, sort of the single 1 mark, but all the rest are enumerated, minus the 3, of course, taken up by that date aperture at the 3 o'clock position, small on the dial, but large, nice and large underneath that Cyclops lens. You also have the day aperture at the 12 o'clock position, so you can basically tell which day it is on top of the date as well. You also have a minute track going all the way around the dial, sort of encompassing all of those numbers and giving you sort of that, sort of like a perimeter for the visual aspect there. White dial made basically so that you can always see it. It's very, very easy to see. Even in low light situations, you can see it very easily. No luminescence required. And taking a look here at the crown functions, simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position. This allows you to wind the watch nice and easy. So if you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds gets you to the full power reserve. And once you start feeling the damping and the resistance ramping up on that winding crown, you know you've reached the full power reserve. Rather simple there. Pull it out to the next position, and note that you can turn it clockwise to advance the date forward, and to advance the day forward, just simply rotate it counterclockwise, like so, and you can advance the day forward, so you can then set the day and the date with the same functionality there. Pull the crown out to the final position, and note that the seconds hand does stop, so you can then just set the minute hand precisely wherever it needs to go. Rather simple there, and thanks to the minute and second track at the very edge of the dial, makes it very easy as well. Push the crown back in once you have it set up and matched up to a reference time, and then also press in and screw the crown tightly back against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. So it makes all this work on the inside. You can't see through the case back, but you do have the caliber 3255 made in-house by Rolex. So that means you have the precision of plus or minus 2 seconds per day time differential after casing, giving it the superlative chronometer certification as printed on this and every Rolex dial. You also have the center hour, minute, and seconds hands, instantaneous day and the date in their respective apertures with unrestricted rapid settings. So what that means is that you can set the day and the date, as I showed earlier, at literally any time of the day without any damage to the movement. It won't wear down the movement at all. You can do so at literally any time of the day, any time of the month. So you have that unrestricted rapid setting. It also features the stop seconds for precise time setting. All of those functions I just demonstrated using just a winding crown alone. The oscillator on the inside features a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring with high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers. What that means is that you can get relatively close to magnets and circuitry and the like with no need to worry about the magnetic interference affecting the movement on the inside. Also, the high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers allows you to take a few bumps here and there. No need to worry about the timekeeping ability. It will keep running just fine. The bidirectional self-winding perpetual rotor is also center-mounted on the inside, just on top of the movement. If you ever open this up, it's probably the first thing you'll see. It basically allows you to wind the watch. Just simply put on your wrist the natural movements of your wrist, keep that rotor spinning in place, which winds the mainspring barrel, charging the power reserve. Approximately 70 hours for this watch, so about 3 whole days. You can set it down fully wound Friday evening, pick it back up Monday morning, early Monday morning. No need to wind the watch. Just wear it all day Monday and you're back to full. I've tested this myself and it works pretty nicely, actually. Now, taking a look here at the bracelet while I'm zoomed out, you do have the President bracelet, best of both worlds, mixing the Oyster and Jubilee bracelets here. The Oyster having the strength and durability with the 3-piece link across construction, but the Jubilee bracelet having the smaller links, the semicircular links for ultimate comfort and breathability on the wrist. You also have, in terms of presentation, the high polish links down the center, intermediate links, and a satin brush finish on the outer links, as you can see, nice and high polish along their sides as well. And as part of the President bracelet, you do have the concealed folding crown clasp, so you can't see the clasp on the outside save for the Rolex crown logo there. Just simply lift from the top of that crown. It unhooks very easily and opens up nicely, but if you were to open it any other way, just simply pulling on it will not open it. You have to lift it from that crown in order to open it, so you do have quite a bit of safety there. All yellow gold construction with the full Rolex logo on the inside as well. And while I'm here, I'll try it on my wrist again, show you what it looks like on a 7-inch wrist. This being a Day-Date 36mm case size, fits my wrist just fine. At least that's what I think. What do you think down? Just let us know down in the comments below. But I think the 36 fits me perfectly, and here's why. I get a little bit of framing of the watch case with the bracelet at the 12 and 6 o'clock sides. I get a full representation of the watch on my wrist at a single glance. I have a very easy view of that dial. Makes it very easy to see, especially with the white contrasting with the yellow gold there. Gives it a very, very distinctive look and also very easy to read look. And if you're accustomed to sort of that Art Deco art style, this will fit in to your wardrobe just nicely. Looking at it straight down the wrist, a little bit of space under the lugs, adds a little bit to the breathability. The lugs themselves don't go beyond the extent of my wrist, and that's also another good point there for the 36mm case size. 41 sort of encroaches a little bit beyond, just up to the very edge of my wrist. I'm a little nervous about that. So if you have a smaller case size, one that fits your wrist just like this one, it will actually be a good thing, because I think it's much less likely to scratch, much less likely to damage, especially on a gold model like this. Steel, you can go as big as you want, much stronger and much more resilient, no problem there. And also talking about the bracelet on the wrist, feels incredibly comfortable. This is the best bracelet that you can ever have on your wrist. It feels very nice, feels very, very soft on the wrist and rolls very nicely over your fingers. And when it's on the wrist, it vents the wrist very nicely. And with basically zero tolerance among the links, it makes it so that you won't ever pinch your skin, won't ever pull hairs out, and it always allows the wrist to vent very nicely. So no sweat any time of the day. You can wear this all day, every day if you wanted to. And That's what the President bracelet gives you there. Very good for a solid gold watch here from Rolex, the Day-Date 36 128348 RBR. And that's all I got to say about it. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Leave us a like. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit bell notifications so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit us at jazztime.com. Links in the description below, where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.